All right, Klaus, picking up where we left off, the text immediately highlights a rapid expansion of humanity. Men began to multiply on the face of the earth, it says, and daughters were born to them. This sets a really distinct scene, doesn't it? A burgeoning population. Ah, James, indeed it does. We see the earth quickly filling with people, families establishing themselves. And then this fascinating detail emerges, the sons of God observing the daughters of men. This union, James, is profound and debated among scholars. Right, the sons of God. That phrase is quite loaded. Are we talking about angelic beings or a specific lineage of righteous people intermarrying with others? Precisely the crux of the debate, my friend. Some interpret them as fallen angels drawn to human women. Others suggest they were the descendants of Seth, a godly line, intermingling with the less righteous line of Cain. Either way, it describes an unusual and impactful intermingling. So, regardless of the precise identity, it's a significant mixing that has profound consequences, altering the course of humanity, perhaps. Absolutely, James. This union, this merging of disparate elements, it really marks a turning point. It leads directly into what happens next, setting the stage for very dramatic developments indeed. And then it mentions giants, doesn't it? Like there were giants on the earth in those days and even afterward. It's quite a dramatic image. You know, these mighty men who were of old, men of renown. Are we talking about actual literal giants here? Or is it more of a metaphorical description of powerful, influential figures? Because that really changes the entire understanding of what's happening.
Absolutely, James. Absolutely. It's a critical point, this one. The Hebrew word is Nephilim, and it's quite evocative. Most scholars, they do lean towards literal, enormous beings, not just metaphorically large, but physically, truly large individuals. These were the offspring, the result of this unusual union between the sons of God and the daughters of men. And the text, it makes it very, very clear. These weren't just big men, they were mighty men, men of renown. They were, powerful, influential in a way that truly shaped that ancient world. And this, James, really compounds the situation. It leads directly to the next point, which is the sheer wickedness everywhere.
So the Lord felt sorry, really, that he had made man on the earth. That's quite a strong statement. And it says he was grieved in his heart. It almost sounds like a human emotion, this regret, doesn't it? What are we meant to understand about God's emotional state here? Because that's a profound thought, isn't it? And then he decides, I will destroy man, whom I have created. It's an absolute decision. It is absolutely, James, a profound thought. When a text says the Lord was sorry, it's not a human-like regret as if he made a mistake. No, it's more about a deep sorrow over the trajectory humanity had chosen. His creation, which was good, you see, had become utterly corrupted. Every intent of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. This is a total spiritual depravity. So his grief is a holy grief, a righteous indignation combined with a profound sadness for what his beloved creation had become. And yes, the decision to destroy is stark, very stark. But then, James, a beautiful contrast. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. This is the vital turning point.
And Noah, he's like the outlier, isn't he? What made him so different? I mean, in a world that's described as being utterly wicked, where every single thought is just continually evil, what was it about Noah that set him apart? Noah was a just man, perfect in his generations. Noah walked with God. That's quite the endorsement, isn't it? It's really, it makes you wonder what perfect in his generations truly meant in that context.
Oh, it's absolutely, James, an incredible endorsement, really. Just means he was righteous. He lived in proper relationship with God and man. And perfect in his generations, this doesn't mean he was sinless, not like Jesus. It means he was complete, morally upright, whole in his character within his own era. He hadn't, you see, succumbed to the pervasive corruption all around him. He maintained his integrity. Walked with God? That's the ultimate intimacy, the ultimate communion, really. It shows a deep, deep personal relationship. The earth, it was corrupt before God, filled with violence. But Noah, he stood apart, a shining example, a truly, truly unique individual in a truly, truly dark, dark time. He was a bastion of hope.
Then God tells him, doesn't he, to build this enormous vessel. Make yourself an ark of gopher wood, make rooms in the ark, and cover it inside and outside with pitch. It's incredibly detailed, the instructions, 300 cubits its width, 50 cubits, and its height 30 cubits. That's a huge, huge undertaking for one man, even with his sons. What's the immediate context for these very specific instructions? It's not just a boat, is it? It's like a very, very specific design.
No, James, it is absolutely, absolutely not just a boat. It is a divine, divine blueprint for salvation, for survival. The gopher wood, it's likely a strong resinous wood, perfect for water resistance. And the pitch, covering it inside and out, that's to seal it completely, totally, making it watertight. The dimensions, 300 by 50 by 30 cubits, that's enormous, roughly 450 feet long, 75 feet wide, 45 feet high. Imagine the scale, the sheer scale of this project. It wasn't built for speed, no, but for stability, for carrying capacity. God is giving Noah the precise means to preserve life, you see, because the end of all flesh has come before me. It's a judgment, yes, but also a meticulous plan for preservation.
So it's not just about destruction then, is it? There's a covenant, a promise even, that God says, I will establish my covenant with you. And then all these very precise instructions about bringing like 2 of every sort, male and female of all living things, into the ark to keep them alive. It's a huge logistical challenge, isn't it? Getting all those animals and then gathering all the food for everyone. It's just, incredible, the scope of it all. And thus Noah did. According to all that God commanded him, so he did. That obedience, it's really, really striking. Precisely, James, precisely. The covenant, it's the heart of it, really. God is making a solemn, solemn promise to Noah, ensuring the continuity of life. It's not just a physical structure, you see, but a vessel of grace, carrying the hope of a new beginning. And yes, the logistics, they are truly immense, bringing 2 of every sort, male and female, for every creature. It is a colossal undertaking, for sure. But the text, it emphasizes Noah's unwavering obedience. He didn't question, he didn't hesitate, he did according to all that God commanded him. This obedience, James, it is truly, truly the crowning moment, the culmination of his righteousness and trust in God's plan. He was the one man, really, who truly, truly listened and acted.
Klaus, Noah's unwavering obedience, that crowning moment you described, offers a stark contrast to the widespread corruption. What powerful lessons can we draw from the flood narrative and God's interaction with humanity?
Ah, James, a wealth of lessons. Noah's faith and walk with God remind us that even amidst utter depravity, righteousness is possible. God's judgment is severe, but his preservation always offers a path to new beginnings.
So it's about individual choice and God's consistent character. Even in judgment, there's grace and a new start for those who heed his call.
Precisely. This narrative, from escalating wickedness to the ark's construction, teaches the profound consequences of human choices. But crucially, it also reveals God's meticulous care, unwavering justice, and enduring grace. It speaks directly to our stewardship and personal walk with him today.
A powerful and timeless message for our contemporary world.
Absolutely, James. These are foundational truths, compelling us to reflect on our own lives and our relationships